So, hey guys, it's Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru. Yes, not to be confused, or, I don't mind being affiliated though, with Alesha Brown, who's the CEO of Fruition Publishing Concierge Services, also the founder of Alesha Brown Productions. But today in particular, I'm going to answer the question that some of you've asked recently who are newer to me is where did Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru, come from? I'm so glad you asked this because actually, the answer is why we even have this company and I'm a publisher. So, Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru, was the name given to me when I started my speaking platform. For those of you that don't know, I am a child abuse survivor and I had one simple goal. I wanted to write a book that chronicled my journey of surviving child abuse and give you the message of the power of one. That it wasn't just good enough to survive, but you needed to thrive. And that initial book was written for those people that felt like you couldn't take it anymore, you're just struggling through, you want change, and you don't know where to start. It was like, here's the beginning steps. This is not the solve all, but here's the beginning steps to taking back power in your life, to taking control of your life, and then moving forward from here. So for me, because I was a youth child, a youth abuse survivor, and I know what it was like for, I can't say it because different platforms will strike you, but wanting to end your life, basically, to have those thoughts and ideations because you saw it as your only solution. I know what it's like to contemplate that, or I did as a youth. A lot of adults know what that's like. So I want the Joy Guru platform to be something that every day you visited and you found something positive. You found a positive word, positive guidance. Okay. Now, fast forward, I've never left that. Now, we are back to posting daily for the most part. There was some time where we weren't posting daily affirmations, but I just felt like I need to come home to what I'm used to. So, every day. There's a place for you to go on social media, Facebook, Instagram, now TikTok, where you can go and have something positive. Because I just published my 365 days worth of affirmations, a lot of times that content has included affirmations. But regardless of what it is, we want a space for people to always have a positive message. Why? Because, of course, there's always something negative. And I truly have learned in my survival journey and my thriving journey that you need something where you focus is what will be the result. So if you want to focus on what's toxic and negative, that's what your spirit becomes. You become burdened, you become worried, you become weighed down. But it's not that you're oblivious to certain negative things happening around you or even in your environment. But if you focus on those things that are positive, if you focus on having a solid, firm foundation, for me, that is my faith and spiritual beliefs. So if you focus on that, or you focus on whatever your foundation is, if you focus on positivity, if you focus on, I may not have all the answers, but there's a way out, then you will eventually get your answers needed. And there will be a way out for you. So I am very focused on the lens we look at. If you hear me speak, I'm about empowerment and not from that mean girls perspective, because I love how people have empowerment events and you get the nastiest, meanest people to give empowerment. Some of y'all, the reason why people need empowerment, because you're so nasty off the stage, but you're beautiful with kind words on the stage. I'm not that person. So even now, if they book Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru, it's going to be an empowerment thing. If you're booking me as Alesha Brown, CEO of Fruition Publishing, or you're booking me as a publisher or Alesha Brown Productions, that's the side you're going to get. Okay. But that's a differentiation. The Joy Guru is my speaker's platform from when I published my first book, going to my second book, and eventually podcasting, magazine, managing editors. I've done that for various platforms nationwide until I just started creating my own. So people were listening to my story. They loved hearing me speak. They loved the empowerment. And they would say, hey, I've been thinking about writing a book. I want to know what you did. And I was turning them over to other people. I was telling them, take this class, whatever. And when I came back with them, they just looked at me like, I'm like, how's your book going? And they dropped their head. And that's when it was put in my heart many moons ago that these people wanted the same person they like, knew, and trust to walk them through it. They didn't want me to take them to another person, take them over here. They wanted me to help them in that journey. So I decided we would open a publishing company where we still had control of what's going on, where it's a safe space, where they're not being defrauded, where they're not being scammed, but they're fulfilling their mission. And from that, we started off as editing services only. We started off as writing coaching and accountability services only, to going all the way to take you from concept and idea to publishing, and understanding that being a published author is a business. It's not about how much you love your book, how cute it is, transformation you think it provides. It's taking the other side of that as a business and making sure that happens. We have the Profitable Author Association because most authors aren't profitable, so we want to help them with that. But just know that at the center of it all is always going to be Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru. Because I want you to not just survive life, I want you to thrive in life. I don't want you to be weighed down and torn apart and pigeonholed because of what has happened to you. I want you to get in the driver's seat of your life and determine what happens going forward. Some things we couldn't fix. Children don't get to choose things. Other life events you had no control over, but you have control over today. You have control over moving forward. So that is what I'm focused on. Okay. But that's how Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru, started. That's what it is. And we have separated the platforms as much as possible. But because I'm the CEO, you do see some publishing stuff on the Joy Guru platform. Because some of y'all, that's where you know me from. But yeah, so we are working by the end of this quarter. We will have merchandise because I know now with the affirmation book and just things we've been doing for the past years, you want to wear this, you want to represent this fully. So you want to look at some of those positive things that you can have on your mug, you can have on a t-shirt, you can have the book, you can just have those things in front of you all the time to encourage you. We hear you and we're working on that. So that's a little bit of the explanation of who Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru, is.